guys, your boy Ari here. How y'all doing? And today we have Chels news. The first report of the day is on Miralem Pjanic, and he has obviously been linked to Chelsea for like a few weeks right now, and Juventus are trying to include him as a player swap deal for Jorginho. And also there are some more clubs interested in Pjanic, like your Barcelonas and your PSGs. Barcelona recently, there were rumors that they're the front runners and they're trying to, I think, give Semedo and some cash for Pjanic and De Chilio. And I don't think Chelsea are necessarily pursuing Pjanic. I don't think we need him. We weren't really interested. I think we probably declined their offers, and the only way I would see probably we sell on Jorginho or swap him with someone else is either we get like his money, whatever he's worth, let's say 50-60 million, or we get like Alexandro or Dybala from Juventus, and that's the only way I see we can do it. I believe that Jorginho is crucial to Sarri's system, and he's a really good player for us, but I don't think he's particularly suiting the way we play. We need a little more mobile midfielders, and it's not the worst idea to get rid of Jorginho, and he's like one of my favorite players. I have a deep spot in my heart, and I really like him, but he has his limits, and it wouldn't be the worst idea, let's say, to switch him with Alexandro, let's say, because we were really desperate for a left back, and Pjanic just doesn't cut it in my opinion. He's a really good passer off the ball. He's smart, but we already have good passers. You know, we got Kovacic, we got Gilmore. We don't really need him. So I would just say maybe switch Jorginho with Alexandro and Pjanic. As of right now, he's going to Barcelona, so no worries for us. For the next report, obviously, if you guys have been following social media, you guys have probably heard about the Hudson-Odoi situation, and you guys know what happened. He broke the lockdown rules, and apparently the girl was reporting some sexual assault against her from Hudson-Odoi, and as of right now, we don't really know what's going on. And today, Hudson-Odoi was training with the other players, and we just have to wait to see like what would happen. And obviously, I don't want to like say anything about him right now because like, we don't know anything about it. I mean, there are a lot of players, they're like, oh, he's a rapist, or like they're like, oh, Hudson-Odoi hasn't done anything. I don't want to just make any judgments right now because we don't really have any proofs about it, and I would prefer to just not have an opinion as of right now, and let's see what happens. And I would suggest everyone to not like just not make it a big deal right now because we don't know anything about it. Let's just keep it low key, and let's not add more pressure to Hudson-Odoi because he's already 19. He doesn't need more problems. The media is already probably like chasing him and just like making stupid rumors about him. So I would just say let's just stay still and wait for the correct news and the official reports from the Chelsea or the lawyers and stuff. So yeah, on to the next report. On to the third report of the day, and we got news on Victor Osimhen. As you guys know, Victor Osimhen is a Nigerian striker playing in Lille, and recently we've been linked to him many times. And as you guys know, we've been looking for a striker for a while, since January, with the news that Giroud might leave at the end of the season, and Batshuayi probably he has a high chance that he's gonna leave too. So we've been looking for a striker, and if you guys have been keeping up with the news, you guys know that we are putting bids for Moussa Dembele, Dries Mertens, Edinson Cavani, Timo Werner, just the list goes on and goes on and goes on. But Victor Osimhen is a very good prospect, and he's been very good this season for Lille. Obviously, we played against him in the Champions League, and he was really dangerous. And if I'm not mistaken, he scored in the home game for them, like away when we were away at France. And when I was watching this game, he was really good. He was quite effective, really physical striker, and he was willing to run in behind. His defensive work was really good. His aerial ability was pretty good. He was able to hold up the ball, bring the talented players around him into the game, like your Jonathan Icones, Jonathan Bambas. His price is probably, I would say, his real price is probably around low 40s, mid 40s. But as you guys know, the market is inflated, so Lille are gonna try to sell him for probably like around mid 50s, mid 60s, and hopefully this pandemic probably drove his price down, and there is actually a good chance that we might actually sign him. Obviously Lampard likes the players when he sees them play, like your Ziyech's, your Onana's, Tagliafico, your Somora's when we were linked, and Osimhen's. And I wouldn't be shocked if he got him, because he's really talented. And just imagine a Tammy and Osimhen front two Nigerian beasts, who knows. On to the last part of the video, and we have Dries Mertens. So we've been linked to Dries Mertens for like 2-3 years, and when Sarri came, we were also strongly linked to him, but he never came. We were linked to him on this January window, but we still didn't sign. But he's a quite ambitious player, and he's still trying to be the all-time top scorer for Napoli, and it's quite hard to convince him to come to Chelsea, even though there were rumors that Lampard had personal calls with him to convince him to come to Chelsea. But as Fabrizio Romano says, one of the most reliable journalists, he said that the contract renewal is almost done, and it should be announced in short time. And looks like Mertens is staying in Napoli, so no more Mertens in Chelsea unless something goes the wrong way and the talks just broke down, and then maybe Mertens is gonna come back to Chelsea. So we gotta see. And as you guys see, maybe there are reasons that we were looking for another striker like your Osimhen's, and maybe we just gave up on Mertens because he's signing a contract renewal with Napoli, and we just gotta respect him because he wants to be the all-time scorer. Currently, he's tied with Mark Hamšík, and he probably wants to have his legacy in Italy. And maybe there are other reasons, but he's a really good player, and I wish him the best. And that's it for the news, guys. Thank you guys for watching my video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Please drop a like. Make sure to subscribe for more videos. Trust me, I got some banging content coming up, so make sure to subscribe and comment on my videos. Follow my Instagram and my Twitter, and see you later.